Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Whirlpool washer shock absorber kit. It's going to be a very easy repair and it should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the instructions and the 4 shock absorbers. The shock absorbers are part of the suspension system that hold the tub in place. The main reason to be changing them out is if they failed and your washer is going out of balance. The shock absorber kit comes with 4 shock absorbers. Some washers have 4 and some only have 3. No matter what style you have, we're going to take off the front access panel and the rear panel in order to change them out. First thing we're going to do is use our 1/4" nut driver to take off the front access panel. Once you have the screws out, you can lift the panel off and set it aside. Now that we're on back, we can use the 1/4" nut driver to remove all the screws that hold the back panel on. There's 2 screws on each side that have a cutout around them. You don't want to take those out because those don't hold the panel on. As you're taking the last screw out, you want to put your leg against the back panel so it doesn't fall off. Once you have all the screws out, you want to carefully lower the panel down so it comes out from behind the drain line. Once you have it lowered down, you can pull it off and set it aside. Now that we have the back panel off, we can see the shock absorbers. Our model has 3 of them. There's 2 on this side and 1 over behind the electronic control board. We have to take out the lower bolt and nut, so we're going to use a 16mm wrench and a 17mm socket to take them out. We're going to reach in with the 16mm wrench and put it on the bolt, and then we can take the 17mm socket with the ratchet and take the nut off. Once you have it loose, you can just reach in and unscrew it. Once you have the bolt out, you can get the shock absorber out of the bracket, and then we have to release the top end of the shock absorber. And on that one, all you have to do is grab it and twist it clockwise to release these tabs. Once you turn them 90 degrees, then you can lower it down out of the tub and pull the shock absorber out of the washer. Here's one of the old shock absorbers next to the new shock absorber kit. If you already have these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. As you can see, they've redesigned the shock absorbers, so we have to change them all out as a set, but we're going to change them out one at a time so we don't overload the rest of the suspension. In order to put the new shock absorbers in, you want to make sure that the top is towards the tub, and then you can lift it in place so we can lock it in. Once you have it in place, you can lift up on it and turn it counterclockwise to lock it into the tub. Once you have it snapped in place, we can put the lower end on. To put the lower half of the shock absorber on, all you have to do is stretch it down so it fits into the bracket and swing it into place, line up the hole. We can put the bolt through and get the nut started. Once you have it started, we can reach in with our 16mm wrench and 17mm socket and tighten it down. Once you have it tightened down, we can go do the one on the other side behind the control board. Now that we have the second shock absorber installed, we can put the back panel on. Remember, we have to make sure that this little cutout goes up behind the drain hose. So we want to line that up and lift it up into place. Once you have it in place, you can use your foot to hold it, and we're going to put this screw in to hold it so we can put all the other screws in. Now that we have the back panel on, we can go around front and do the last shock absorber. Now that we have the last shock absorber installed, we can put the front access panel back on. In order to put the front access panel on, there's a couple pegs that you have to line up with the frame. Once you have them lined up, you can lift it up into place. And then we can use the 1/4-inch nut driver to put the screws in. Now that we have the washer put back together, you can plug it back in and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.